Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode on the Hypermine Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved server. We're here at the Hive, as usual, and we have some stuff that I want to do today. So, I've done a bit more refining, done a bit more work, and so we got a few things going on. I'll explain this in a minute. First thing I want to explain is my fixed, again, I thought it was working, it was not, my fixed energy system. Because I got in today, there was no energy and I couldn't figure out why. Turns out I actually ran out of cobblestone. I ran out of cobblestone despite... What the hell are you doing here? Hello, Pecan Pollen. I don't know how you got there. My rainmaker's become sentient apparently. That's a bit of a worry. Is Croyd still on? Yeah, I won't make it rain. But yeah, I ran out of cobblestone. So this thing got full of phosphor, sorry, and yeah, so we're now playing catch up. You can see we got combs for days that need to go through processing. Annoyingly, mostly rocky combs. I might start voiding rocky combs just because they're not worth it to me, because they're only giving me beeswax and honeydew. Beeswax, well, I'm only halfway full with that barrel, but you know, we'll get there. And well, I suppose we're not that full with the honey either, so we might leave that. But this is how I fixed the system. I made a reinforced ignis extruder with a augment acceleration for this, so we're getting 16 per tick. Don't really need it because this is already full, but that means I will always have enough cobble. Even if I take some out the craft, it should refill really quick. So, ooh, actually, hold on. Give me one of those, just so we can do that. Right, okay, so we have the void barrel for cobblestone now, so we'll always have the same amount of cobblestone. It's quite cool coming in here and seeing, or is it 4096, 4096, 4096, 4096, and it's just going to be cool to see when we got several things all at 4096. I fixed the issue with the things up here. I needed to add a storage bus to each of these. It was quite funny. I messaged Neptune on Skype, but he was offline, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll have to wait and then just leave it. And then I watched Nemson's last episode that came out, not last night, the night before. And he actually went over how he's doing the automation for IC2 things. So and it included the fact that you needed to put these storage buses on these interfaces to get them to work. And I mean to add another interface actually. Probably on top of... I don't know actually, because there's not one attached to this, so... It'll probably have to be on top of this one, where it's basically going to make sure I always have 64 of each ingot, because you can see I don't have too much of any. I don't have enough silver, or silver's the only one looking at, silver and maybe ferrous, but ferrous I don't really use for much on its own. That's more of an alloy, but I keep running out of things like bronze and stuff, so I may add a interface there to get them working. Right, so with that covered, two more things. With that covered, I got a reinforced jetpack. I made the best jetpack that you can get with simply jetpacks, and oh my god, ooh, let's get out. It is so cool. It's just like so much quicker, and hover mode actually is like creative mode flying. I can just like go about like that. Annoyingly, I can't double tap space to go down, and it still has the noise, but that's one thing we can work on. So we now have a really good jetpack. So I think I'm good. I may make some new leggings and a new helmet that's not nearly broken, but it should be good to go to the Twilight Forest when we get around to it. So that's all good. Oh, and I have this, the Golden Bow of Justice. It's made of electrum, not gold, so it's a bit of a lie, and I've got these never tipped arrows just so I actually have a ranged weapon when we go to the Twilight Forest. Now, this bee, I'm going to see how observant you are. See if you can figure out what this bee does before I tell you. I'll give you a few seconds. You can actually see what it is if you look closely at a certain area. You can actually see it's happened a few times already. Just happened again. You got it? No? Not that observant. Some of you might be. But right. What this bee does is it's an Edenic queen, an Edenic princess, with production upgrades, because I need silk. Which we'll explain why in a second. But what this bee does, it gave me the Explorer trait. And what the Explorer trait does is, Look down here. Bing! Gives me experience. So I now have the experience bee. We've ticked it off the list. Eudenic. So that's all done. I found out there is no steel bee, so we've crossed that one off. And the reason I made the Eudenic bee, beside the experience, is because I needed a lot of this stuff. A lot of silky wisps. And annoyingly, we've got to wait for these to process, because I really need them going now. Because we're making more woven silk, which is used to make the beekeeping suit. Now we need this suit at this point. Well, I don't need it, I want it. The reason I want it is because I spent a while yesterday breeding up the new bee, the radioactive queen that I promised Nemson. Not Nemson. Wait, was it Nemson? Yeah, it was Nemson. What am I saying? So we actually have 18, so about halfway. I want to get these ones prioritized through, so we're going to put them in just so we can try and speed that up. Because, get out of there. Because I have made the newbies, and they are deadly. They are deadly. The same way when I was making the demonic bees, how they would set me on fire, these ones hurt as well. So you can see in here, I've made this like the death room. So if we go in here, where are you? Where did they go? Did I take them out? Oh, I think I know where they are actually. They might be up in there. The bee killer. So we've got unstable, nuclear, and radioactive. And over there we have some exotic ones as well, which poison you. So I could have used the genetic stuff to remove these traits, but I chose not to. The reason I've chosen not to is, one, I think it's kind of cool to have bees that can kill things in my base. Like, as long as it's sectioned off clearly that you do not go in there, which is why I'm putting all those signs in. If I put you in, you're going to breed. Right, we're going to move you though, because if they're there, they can actually get us through the wall. So we're going to put the deadly ones nearer the back, and yeah, give me that. So this is a deadly one. I'm going to add the flying ones as well. So watch my health. I'm getting ready to run. Alright. See, like a second it took for half my health to come off, and this is why these bees killed me 5 times. 5 times these bees killed me trying to install this, which is why none of the engines are on. And this is why I need the beekeeping suit. The beekeeping suit will make me immune to all of that sort of stuff. So that's why I made the Edenic one as a priority, because it produces the right combs that I need. So that's that. We are now up to date as far as I recall. So what's next? Today I'm going to do some work on making the hive look better, because it's a mess at the moment. Like, from the outside, we switch to hover mode, it looks quite cool until you look inside each comb, and it's sort of like, there's dirt there, there's dirt there, it's got holes in the floor. You know, it's not the prettiest place aesthetically inside, and this thing could do with some touching ups as well. So what I'm going to do is, you can see down here we've got these sort of signs. I'm going to try and make it so each section of comb has its own little unique thing. So like, this is obviously going to be a machine room, so we're going to do like a machine factory flooring in there, and I'm going to do a quick flyover just to sort of show the progress we make, because it's going to be a lot of fiddly bits and using chisel, and that's not really too exciting. So here's the hive before. Take it all in, take in the hive, and I'll bring you back in about midway when we've got some work done. Alright guys, welcome back. We've done some work. We're about, I'd say about halfway of what I will need to get done. So you can see we've done the DNA sort of processing room. I quite like how that's going on. Where do I go in? Let's go in this way, just so I can figure out where I'm at. So let's jump down. Hop. Close the door. I've got a bit of frame rate issue going on today. I don't know why. This is a couple of days after, because I've just been very busy with work. My schedule changed, and I went from evenings to mornings, which really threw me off, which is why this video is a bit late now. So we just put some like deco craft stuff in here and there. We've got this nice attempt at a double helix on the floor. This is all labelled up now with these little warning things all around it, and nice metal floor. I haven't been able to really think of anything to do with the floor in here. I've added a few deco craft props though, like this potato barrel, and then in here we've got like wheelbarrows and a bit hail bale. In here we got this cool circuitry design because it's obviously machinery, and I did stick my other my blast furnace back up, so that's all cool. In here we just have it decorated by flowers because I can't these damn wither bloom, they're everywhere and I hate them. I hate them so much. So that's done. Let's get rid of these because I don't need them. What I need to do is put my armor away because I'm not wearing my armor at the moment because I've got these nice armor stands now set up. You're still pumping away. You're working fine. So that's those rooms. We shoot up. Nothing's changed. Nothing. Ooh, hold on. Ooh, what's going on here? Let me just check. Yep, you're running. Okay, so since I set up the barrels, with this, why are you not exporting the seeds? Are we out of seeds? Is that the issue here? Seed. Looks like we are out of seeds. Is this thing actually? Oh wow. So we must have had an increase of potatoes or something that's used them, because that barrel's actually holding seeds, because I had a lot of backup seeds. There you go. You see them quickly flicker in and flicker out. So yeah, these barrels are working great. I want to run some tests to see how crafting works, but otherwise we're running good. Right. You can see I've added in all these walls. I've added in auto crafting for the iron grains. I had to work out which auto craft bench actually worked the best, or automated with ME. You don't actually have a import bus. Why do you not have an import bus? That's weird. Let me import bus. I don't know why that doesn't have one. So let's just put you there. So you should, yeah, there we go. That's going to take out things. I don't know why, because we've got 7. That will tick up to 8 now. Yep, 8. So that's maxed out, and everything else is okay. So yeah, we've put in all the wooden walls for the underground areas and all out here. I've put some signs up to mark what I'm going to do in each area. So this is going to be some sort of food production, because at the moment I'm only eating bread. I haven't put anything in this one. And over in this one we've got this magic sign, because I want to do some magic work in here. Nothing in this one again, because I'm debating having this one in here, this little section in here, be more magic to link in with that one. So maybe these 3 be magic related. Then this one could do something to do with the arc furnace, because I still need to build the crusher. I still haven't done this wall. I've put another beekeeping suit here, so I shift right click, I wear the suit, go inside. You can see I've got plenty of warning signs up now. Radioactive V's are still going. I think all of them. Unstable's not. And okay, those ones have died, but I'm not worried about them because they're only producing barren combs, which are not no use to me, but not really much use to me. Whereas the radioactive combs actually do have a bit of a use. And then in these ones, I think we've just got the ancient. Yeah, the ancient and prehistoric. Yep. Okay. So you can just see I've just got a few little decorative motifs hanging around between me doing the walls, because I want this one to be a bit different. So really, if we go back to the interior circles, these are done-ish. I do need a floor design, but I can't think of one that's any good for what I'm trying to do in here. I'm mostly using chisel, but I am looking through some other blocks, so I may look into something for these ones, otherwise they're good. So now it's a matter of picking what's going to go in each of these. I should put my beekeeping suit back, shouldn't I? What's going to go in each of these outer hives, as well as the lower interior ones, and then building accordingly. So what I'm probably going to do is, because this episode's a bit late coming out, I'll wrap up here and try and get something. I'll try and do 2 short ones within 2 days of each other, rather than the 2-day split that I usually do, just because I don't want to make you guys wait much longer for another episode. So I hope you've enjoyed the improvements that I've made. Let's go grab my jetpack just so we can do a quick fly around and have a look at it. So let's get back outside. And there is one more thing I'm working on, which is over here, which I will show you as well, just so we can, you know, what's fully going on. I got some new trees going on. I got the dark oak, which for some reason is registering as acacia leaves, and jungle leaves as well from the jungle trees. And that's because I'm trying to get ebony wood. Ebony wood is my current goal. I've got a few new trees dotted around as well, which are hopefully gonna sprout soon, so we can have a look at some new wood types. I don't think any of them have actually grown yet. We got one there. I've managed to run down to one orchard apple, sorry, which is a bit annoying. We got a copper beech, and there was one more. Where was it? I've lost the last one I made. Where did it go? Is it this one? Coffee sapling. I knew I had another one somewhere. But yeah, I want to get the ebony wood because I think it'd be cool to have a black wood. Wouldn't that be cool? You're meant to be grimestone. Yeah, thanks for watching. If you have any suggestions on what the grass floors can be replaced with, do please let me know, because I'm just not too sure about them. I don't know what's farmy without going too far. And as for these, I will get them made up into something magical, something food producty, and maybe I'll make this one my smeltery because I need to make some more tools and weapons and stuff. But thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you guys think of the new designs. I quite like that each room is individual. I want to try and keep that going. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Toodles.